Trekeri, šta da vam kažem, imamo baš jedan hak, zmija, ne, nije, pešačku avanturu, u bukvalnom smislu wine trekeri on the road, yeah?
We are on the road, yeah.
We are with our friend Arnau Bivo.
Bivo.
Where we are now?
We are in Kansumoy property that Pepe approached the state in 2016. That this estate that you see, it's 25 acres of all vines that we are recovering some plots, as you see. This year we plant some sumoy, one of the indigenous grapes that we are recovering it. The state also has almost 400 acres of all forests. We are all surrounded by forests, so we don't have neighbors.
Only nature.
Only nature. And the point, we are in the highest part of Penedès, more than 600 meters above the sea level. Today it's a cloudy day, but you see over there the Mediterranean Sea.
Arnau is a winemaker for Kansumoy project.
Exactly.
And we are here, this is another winery of Pepe Raventosh.
It's one of the projects of the Pepe has that he started in 2017. 2016 was when he approached the state. The first vintage was 2017, and the idea is to recover that estate, give value to this south of Penedès that it's more famous for the still wines, trying to recover the state of Kansumoy, making these low intervention natural wines with
natural wines.
Exactly.
Yeah. This is one of the position, and what is this? Is Parellada?
This is Parellada. This is facing to the north. You will see the difference in the different parts of the state. Yeah.
And how many bottles you have in from 25 acres? So you have how many labels, first to say? How many you have? Two.
We have two whites, the Garnacha Blanca and Xarel·lo. We have La Rosa or the Rosé, the red wine, the Sumoy and Garnacha blend, and the sparkling wines. This is the current
sparkling wine. This is
it's ancestral.
And this product, which is I like to drink, this style. It's very mineralic wine, with acidity, easy drinking. Need the food for this. A perfume for me. It's some commercial thing which I don't understand at this moment. Why really to do rosé? It's easy drinking. It's very light, But I like the shape of the bottle, what Vuk said. I also like it's very nice shape bottle, But when I saw the price, I don't know. But we will see, for me, it look fantastic. Do you know what which you have? You can't have only one. You need to have minimum two label,
Yeah.
Because when you put on the shelf, have the sense, have the sense. Yeah.
But yeah, so this is the range of Kansumoy. We have the ancestral Montonega that comes from the plots facing to the west of Montonega and some part of this. As I said, Montonega, this clone of Parellada that you find in a residual part in the highest part of Penedès. Characteristics here. Ancestral method, just one fermentation, starting the stainless tank and finishing the bottle, where we do aging for 4 months to get very well integrated bubbles, and then with the gorge. This is the difference with Pennat. Pennat, they don't degorge. Ancestral method, it's degorged. We bottle it that way. This is how we used to bottle the sparkling wine 100 years ago. We want to keep this traditional instead of the... Some people are afraid to open, but it's very easy.
Montonega.
Montonega, vintage 2022.
It is what we saw over there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
It's white grape, huh?
It's white.
But small is black.
Yeah.
This is for the cameraman, you know. He needs energy.
He need as well.
Montonega, 100%.
Montonega. Characteristics. White fruit, low percentage of alcohol. It's 10% because the altitude, the characteristic of the grape, but it has acid structure as well that comes from the clay that we have in the part of the state.
It's very mineral. It's very good acidity, very good aromatics on the palate. Aromatic is very nice, and bubbles are quite very quality bubbles, and I like it 10%. So.
Very refreshing.
It's super refreshing.
Super refreshing, yeah.
For me,
It's very dry.
it's dry because we don't have. We can let some residual sugars because we are working with very low level of sulfur. We try to do like the natural wine nature method that it's approved in France, that it says the wine has to be less than 30 milligrams per liter of sulfur. We are working with less with that, and yeah, we have to be sure that there is no residual sugar in the wines, because we could suffer some re-fermenting in the bottle that we don't want that.
Okay, we now speak what you say, one fermentation,
One
low intervention.
Low
in wine, yeah.
intervention.
But then basically you have a lees in deposit here in the bottle. Huh?
Yeah, so we age with the lees on the bottle for 4 months, and then we degorge it.
You degorge it?
Yeah. Yeah. And then you see it's a ancestral, but very clean.
Very
wine,
clean, yeah.
Because we degorge it, you know.
Very interesting, yeah.
And when we bottle from the tank, we are very careful in that point, because we only put the soft lees to ferment and get clean aromas, you know.
It's looking to me for the serious wine trackers, they have equipment, one bottle in the bag, a backpack, to put like this. When you now we tracking today, look, we pass 2 kilometers minimum, up and down, and now this, it's refreshing.
But it's inclination.
Yeah, altitude, yeah, effort. We make some effort.
Exactly. Before the tasting.
Yeah.
You have to earn the tasting.
At this moment now, after this what we pass, this refreshing.
It's a moment for drinking.
Moment
this
for
kind
drinking.
of sparkling wine. I agree with you.
10% is 10%
fantastic, for me it's a wine that before eating, before easy.
Easy.
Aperitif.
And now we are going to Consumoi. What you want to taste first?
La Rosa.
La Rosa.
That for me, La Rosa and Xarel·lo are the kings. For me personally, because Rosa it's made with 2 king grapes of Penedès. Xarel·lo, the king white grape that you can do amazing sparkling wines, because it has the capacity of aging years on the lees, but also has amazing potential to do still wines, and shows very well the minerality of the limestone from Serra del Montmell. And here it's blended with Sumol, the red grape that we are recovering. It's very hard to work in the vineyard, very sensitive to get rotten, to botrytis, but it has amazing potential, high acidity, a tannin. It's like kind of hard, but if you work very well in the winery, in the vineyard, the result can be really interesting.
We'll go to taste. This is 22?
22.
Yeah.
Here what we do is we harvest Xarel·lo and Sumol at the same day.
You basically blend white and red.
Yeah. And we do the blend with the grapes in the press, where we put it for 3-4 hours. We don't want to get too much extraction, because Sumol has this tannin that can be dry on the palate.
It's light on the nose.
Yeah, floral.
Floral, yeah.
Delicate nose.
Easy drinking, very light in the mouth,
Light.
you know.
This vintage for me, it's warm. We are talking 12, 11.5 alcohol.
Of dry?
Dry.
Dry.
Yeah.
Normal, so a little bit of, it has maybe 2 grams, 2 to 3.
No.
No?
No. No, because if it had sugars, it will referment. And this is, for us, a strict thing. We can bottle it if it has 1-2 grams
Gram
of sugar.
sugar, really? But have a sweetness, you know,
But I think it's more comes from more the Xarel·lo that
Xarel·lo,
gives
yeah.
this
aromatic
and sensation of the palate of
palate,
volume
yeah.
that probably we confuse with yeah.
It's really aperitif wine, you know. Easy drinking.
This is a rosé from Mediterranean area.
Yeah.
I think there is a change with the
Low
vintage.
intervention, organic wine,
Yeah,
biodynamic.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's much richer on the palate than on the nose.
On the nose, yeah.
It
Yeah.
gives you much more when you try the wine.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Which is good, because the taste is the most important for us. The taste matters.
Now when I smell, like this one, we speak about fennel, you know. Like have this touch of little...
Fennel.
Fennel,
Yeah. These herbaceous, and for me, this kind of aromas that Jose say, it's from Xarel·lo. Xarel·lo shows very well. And we are in the middle of the forest, and these aromas, you can feel it in the grapes.
Well,
Taste is very nice, very mineral, you know.
very good.
Very good. Very balanced wine. But have nice sensation, what you say in the mouth
And
when
it
you
keeps,
feel
it
you
keeps.
know. It keeps, yeah.
This is Sumols for that's it.
But small part of Samoa,
Yeah, well, a small part. The blend is 50% more or less
50-50?
of each grape. Yeah.
Okay.
This is the new.
This is a new wine. This is Garnacha Blanca, 100% of Can Sumoy. This is a selection of 2 plots. One plot of one of our partners, Sergi Molinari, that has the plot here in Pla Manlleu, is the town we drive through. It's a Garnacha Blanca from altitude. Also, the other plot is from Ana Llenas, Carol area, higher altitude than here. This Garnacha Blanca from altitude gets more the aromatic part.
From 22 vintage, very warm vintage. I would say on the nose of this wine, I would say it's coming from Austria.
Oh man!
And it's from
It's
so wet stone, it's salty on the nose. It's
Really impressed with this.
some yellow grapefruit, maybe some lemon. So the aromas are not formed.
No.
White peach, you know, it's nice, very aromatic.
Because altitude keeps the aromatic. Some Garnachas from Roussillon, that the weather is more warm, it's more heavy.
You age on lees?
Here,
No.
no. In Xarel·lo, yes, that we do some batonnage after the fermentation, but not in Garnacha Blanca.
But have very nice sensation in the mouth, you know, it's very mineral wine, you know, it's nice aromatic. Maybe it's more aromatic on the nose than when you taste. It have aromatic, but it's not so aggressive, you know. It's very...
Again, you have this sweetness.
Yeah.
In the palate. Again, I would say it's of dry. Because it seems that maybe it's a sweetness.
But for me, it's the clay. It's the that gives that volume. That
it gives you this.
I like this Garnacha. Very nice wine.
Nice. I'm happy to share with you this new wine.
Now for this wine, I prefer the nose. I like the
Aha.
taste.
Yeah.
I like the taste, but the nose is something that is for me extraordinary. The palate is good, but the nose is something that is for me.
Nice.
Wow.
Super interesting, yeah.
It smells like asirtiko.
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 You know asirtiko,
Yeah.
It has this so much minerality in the nose.
we drink, we have in the restaurant, what's name? Biblia Chora.
Da, Biblija
Chora, very interesting wine. But you know, for the consumer, you know, the feeling in the mouth, it's a nice complex aroma, you know, and easy drinking. Also, I think, how much? 12%?
12.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ciarello?
Let's go. Now we are going to taste the king of Serra del Montmell, Ciarello.
Ciarello for me was...
Ciarello Vintage 2020, 2022.
Samo još Ciarello fari u portfolio.
It's
Ali zove me.
good name because I have a restaurant that is called Pinot.
Yeah?
So for the second restaurant to be Ciarello.
Ciarello.
Oh man, that will be amazing.
Nema, dobro ime, Ciarello.
Ciarello dobro.
Kad bi naučio Srbe da ksa ovo se, da je ovo...
Naučio.
Ciarello.
They know Chavi, you know. Ciarello. Nos is completely different, you know.
Completely different
Completely
white wines.
different.
For me, more present that herbaceous part here, but not as much intense in aroma as
No
Garnacha.
intense, like a citrus note, you know. Something of, also white fruit.
But palate is, it's very broad. It's very, goes like this. Acidity is the best so far. It's very rich. Finish is so good. It's really, I'm super impressed with this one.
Yeah.
I would put it by the glass tomorrow. If George imports.
We think about this. First time when I taste, absolutely winner was Ciarello. When we visit the Raventosh in February, we taste Ciarello from some another project. I was amazing, you know, about what this grape, like 100% Ciarello, like a single grape
Yeah.
can. I didn't know that because you don't think you need to have opportunity to taste to see what is the 100% Ciarello.
Yeah.
Okay, when you drink cava, Ciarello, it's always
Blended
40
or-
blending, you know. And
But for me, this is a really good representation of what Ciarello from Serra del Montmell is.
fantastic, I like this Ciarello. Also 12% of alcohol, you know.
And this vintage, again, was very warm.
Yeah, difficult, huh?
But
Dry,
the
dry.
altitude is our advantage, you know. That
What is the altitude for these wines? It's like, what is it?
depend. Here, this is 100% from the state. Here, the Sumol, that it's on the road, the down part. Ciarello, it's very difficult to grow in the highest altitudes because the wood break, it's very earlier.
Ciarello me zove.
In the highest part, there is a risk of frozen, you know, but with the climate change, probably in a few years it will be very adapted here. Yeah, and the Garnacha Sumol, the red wine, the Garnacha comes from 600 meters, and Sumol, it's on the hills of Montmell, that the altitude is around 300 meters.
This moment of the minerality in the Ciarello, it's like awakeness, you know, because when you have in the mouth so mineral and acidity going like very nice, you know, inside, you know, it's refreshing. Refreshing wine.
I'm impressed. Kokošno.
I don't know how much, poslije ću ga pitam, da. It's very nice.
To go with jamon.
Jamón, and de la finca, and Ciarello, you can,
De la finca.
de la finca and Ciarello can Sumol with jamón, you can go to the end of the world.
Okay, let's go to taste this last one. Garnacha, it's only red one which you...
Yeah.
For camera.
The wines are so mineral that and refreshing that like now we drank. If you're drinking our 5th glass of wine, okay, maybe small portion, but
This give you,
you don't need water, you know. Like,
yeah.
You're not in the wines don't dry you. They're not drying you up, you know.
Very spicy.
Spicy.
What would you say, like, okay, we know for the garnacha, but for Somol, what would you say that some characteristics?
Of Somol. Somol, it's, I don't like...
Thick skin, thin skin.
The skin is very light, the grape is big. You have to be very careful on the vineyard because
high yield,
but if you do a good balance, this is Somol. It's made in the vineyard, you know, because you have to get a good balance with the grapes, with all the plant.
Early ripening.
As more or less as Somol, but with the red wine, we wait a little bit more to get more ripe tannin, you know, than La Rosa. And we try to do very low extraction here, because we don't want to get this dried part of Somol. And for me, this wine, the Garnacha is more present on the nose, and Somol is on the palate. And it's a good win-win, you know.
It has some.
Very interesting aromatic.
Do you use oak for this? No oak at all. No, cement, nothing. No.
Nothing, stainless steel.
Stainless steel.
No. There is some strong nose apart from the fruit, which is quite evident. Some kind of iron, you know.
The soils.
Some sanguine part.
Yeah.
Very mineral wine. Pepper. Only like white pepper.
Exactly.
But very juicy wine in the other side, you know. Interesting combination. Somol you are using for textura de pedra,
Yeah, exactly, as well. We use Somol,
Bastarda Negra.
Bastarda Negra and Xarel·lo Vermell, that's the clone of...
I will learn more about, you know, local grape variety. Bastarda Negra, first time when I was in February, when your colleague, you know, explained Bastarda Negra. What is this, you know? And they also have, what is for you, Bastarda Negra? Garna. I think they are learn or Bastarda Negra. It was for me like this Montonega. Completely
different.
Completely different cosmos, you know.
Yeah, exactly, totally.
Yeah. Okay, to finish, you know, with this camera, you know, say thank you for this lovely tasting and this wine tracker route what we have, you know. We really passbook, you know, we have the tiers, everything, you know, and the wine trackery.
Saluti tutti.
Salud.
Cheers.
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 Salud.
Doviđenja. Gracias.
Gracias.
Gracias.